Last week here on Thursday Night Thunder, Brandon Copeland and Lucas Oil Crusader sung that truck to victory, claiming his third Thursday Night Thunder championship over Louis Giovanni's and the Monster Lobster Crustacean. Tonight, as we close out the January season, we're going to see if Brandon Copeland and Lucas Oil can hang on to that checkered flag, or will someone else take it away? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a capacity sold-out crowd right here at the MTA Arena as we get ready to kick off the final week of the January season. Rammunition still sitting on top in the overall points chase, and Brandon Copeland, Lucas Oil Crusader, is your current checkered flag holder. They're trying to hang on to that flag right here tonight to go into the February season next month. However, 14 other trucks and drivers are here, and they're dialed in, ready to go all out. These races have been so close all season long, and it's down to the nitty-gritty right here tonight. There you see your champion in Lucas Oil Crusader. Again, he's trying to hang on to that flag to move on into the February season. Jumping right over into round one matchups. Up first, we're going to see Superman take on the Black Stallion, followed by Escalade taking on Crustacean. Then in the lower half of that side bracket, we got Carolina Crusher taking on Dragonoid. Then we'll see Prowler, the crazy cat in his final ride. Jason Wolf, he will take on the Kraken Machine in the first half of round one. Now coming to the line, Connor Legit and Superman. He's been close all season long, hasn't gotten that big victory. He's trying to get it cranked up here tonight in the final week of the January season. However, Joey Andrews, there you see the Black Stallion forward in that far lane out of Hagerstown, Maryland. He has been close as well, and he's trying to put Black Stallion in the winner's circle for the first time in his MTA career. Who's going to take their forward to the next round? Black Stallion takes on Superman, kicking off the last week of the January season. There they go, Superman with the lead now, up and over the car. Black Stallion coming back on him in the shutdown area. What a matchup it was. Connor Legit schooled Black Stallion off the line, but Joey Andrews putting the hammer down, almost couldn't get it wove there in the shutdown area. Let's take a look at our photo finish. Your winner is going to be Joey Andrews and Black Stallion from a come-from-behind win over there in that far lane. He will put Superman on the trailer. Next up in round one, Jeremy Hiles, the brand new Escalade, made its debut this season. He will take on Louis Giovanni's, who was in the finals last week against the Lucas Oil Crusader. He's trying to put that truck back at the top of the heap here tonight. However, we've got the Escalade over there. Again, the brand new truck. A lot of fans love that truck. He's dialed in and ready to go. Jeremy Hiles trying to get a first big win out here. He's been in the finals before, came up just short. Can he knock off last week's finalist, Louis Giovanni's Crustacean in the near lane? Here's the green light now, and down the straight stretch they go. They're hanging even up and over the cars now. Escalade turns it over across the finish line. Louis Giovanni's saying hello to Superman in the shutdown area. What a ride for Jeremy Hiles in the Escalade out of the far lane. He knew Louis Giovanni's was going to be a top contender here tonight. Let's go back to the MTA replay. Crustacean jumped him off the line there, holding a slight lead on him, but watch the far lane and Escalade starting to come back up and over no man's land. Pogo's hard on the rear, got crossed up, and did pick up the win over the Crustacean Machine here in round one. So a round one elimination for Crustacean after last week's final appearance. Now the MTA track crew officials are down there to roll Escalade back over. Jeremy Hiles out waving to the crowd. He's A-OK. The crew is going to have some work to do to bring the Escalade back. As you see, they snapped off the left front tire. Hopefully the crew can get him back in a round two competition. And that crew's got a lot of work to do to get that truck back together. But right along with round one now, Joshua Wells, the Outlaw, coming to the line in Carolina Crusher. He'll take on another MTA veteran, Aaron Church. Bakugan Dragonoid coming to the line. Aaron, a former one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, stage now in the near lane. He's ready to rock and roll against Joshua Wells in the far lane. Again, the Carolina Crusher Chevrolet from Wadesboro, North Carolina. He hasn't had a big impact in the January season. Can he pull the upset here in round one against Dragonoid? Green light goes down. Aaron Church got him on the line. Crusher trying to come back out of the cars. And Wells now in trouble. Turns it over in the shutdown area. He got a little crossed up over that last set of cars, putting Carolina Crusher on its lid. The crew's got a little bit of work to do, but there shouldn't be no doubt he'll be back for round 2 competition. Moving right along, the Crazy Cat, Jason Wilkin Prowler, making his last appearance in that truck, ready to go here tonight. Now set to take on Noah Fuller in the Kraken machine. The kid is brand new to the MTA scene this season, and he's been putting Kraken on kill all season long. Is tonight going to be his night? He picks up his first Thursday Night Thunder Championship, or is the veteran making his last ride in Prowler going to upset the rookie here in round 1? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to find out. The rookie takes on the veteran. Kraken takes on Prowler here in round 1. Green light goes down now and down the straight stretch. Prowler with a slight lead up and over the car. Kraken trying to come back, and not sure if Noah Fuller had enough in the end there to take out Jason Wilkin, the Prowler machine. It was a close race all the way down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Kraken there putting down the horsepower in the latter half of the race. Jason Wilkin got him off the line. Here's a look at our photo finish. Your winner is going to be Noah Fuller and Kraken by a tire length, and Prowler on the trailer for good here this season. Next up in round 1 competition, this old girl's been making a big name for herself. Savannah Zilligy in the 1941 Willys, Little Miss Dangerous coming to the line to take on Carson Wells in the Devastator Chevrolet. Again, Carson Wells and Devastator, one of the older trucks out here on the MTA circuit. It's barely been seen, and it's barely been on the track, so he's got a top-notch piece of equipment. It's been proven to be fast, but Savannah Zilligy, Little Miss Dangerous, is out here taking names. Can she put Little Miss Dangerous on top here tonight? Green light goes down, and Devastator's got a slight lead on her up the car. Now coming over the finish line, and Devastator, Carson Wells, getting all the way down into the other trucks there in the shutdown area. Little Miss Dangerous getting crossed up on top of the bus stack. Nonetheless, Carson Wells and Devastator is your winner here in round 1. Dangerous on the trailer. Next up in round 1, Daniel Chichagosh returning, and Rammunition. The Dodge Camp now is ready to go in round 1 to take on Mike Council in Taz. That truck had a hard rollover last week. The crew thrashed on it, got him back. He's ready to go in the final week of the January season. However, over here in the near lane, that's the Dodge Camp, Rammunition. And remember, they're still on top of the overall points chase here this January season. Can the Dodge Camp stay there and claim another victory here this season, or is Taz going to pull the upset? Here's the green light down. The Dodge got him off the line. Taz trying to play catch up over the cars. It's close, and Rammunition shutting it down into Little Miss Dangerous in the shutdown area. Mike Council over in the far lane, and Taz was going for it. He spins the truck out there in the center of the track. What a matchup that was, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to go down to our MTA photo finish and take another look here. Your winner, Daniel Chichagosh and Rammunition, getting it by inches over the Taz machine here in round 1. What a great matchup that was. But next up, Jason Craddock returns in that bad, fast gas monkey machine. The crew and him have it dialed in here tonight to take on a familiar truck, Wild Hair, but with a new driver, Ethan Wagner behind the wheel of the bow tie. He's having a rough season so far, trying to get used to that truck there in the far lane. Wild Hair, always a top contender out here on the MTA circuit. However, Ethan, just a new driver behind the wheel. He's trying to get it dialed in. He could pull a huge upset over the veteran here in the near lane in Gas Monkey. Who's going on to round 2 competition? Wild Hair takes on Gas Monkey. Green light goes down now, and Gas Monkey got him off the line there over no man's lane and through the finish line. Jason Craddock pulling out a big win over the Wild Hair Chevrolet. We're going to see Gas Monkey back in round 2 competition, and unfortunately, the season's over for the old Wild Hair Chevrolet. But now we get ready to put the championship flag on the line. Returning 3-time Thunder champion Brandon Copeland, Lucas Oil Crusader, now set to take on Chase Moist, new kid on the block in that brand new Spider-Man machine, making its debut over here in the near lane this season. He has been a top contender, no doubt about it. Spider-Man always one of the top trucks out here on circuit, but he draws up against the current champion in Lucas Oil Crusader here in round 1. Championship flag on the line. Lucas Oil, Spider-Man, green light goes down. They're dead even off the start, down to the first jump, up and over the car, down, look out, boat truck, upside down. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe that? I don't even have the words to explain that, ladies and gentlemen. What just happened out here on the MTA course? Championship flag on the line. And look at Lucas Oil Crusader over here in the far lane. The damage is done to the truck. Let's go back to the MTA replay. Right here off the line, both drivers cut a great light, maybe a slight lead to Spider-Man in the near lane. Watch as they go over the first jump. Chase Moist and Spider-Man noses over. Lucas Oil bounces on the rear end, and he gets across the finish line first. Spider-Man doing a full somersault across the cars, and just what a complete show of destruction out here, and that is not what we like to see. However, it does happen from time to time. These drivers going all out and they carry so much speed. The officials rolling Lucas Oil back over. The body's been ripped off of the truck. He lost the flag there in no man's land, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe it? The crew is going to be thrashing to get Lucas Oil back in action for round 2 as he knocked off Spider-Man. But changing gears here for just a minute, we talked earlier tonight about Jason Wolf, his last ride in the Prowler machine. He's had some pretty good success in Prowler over the last couple of years. He's ran that truck hard. The crew is always there for him, top-notch team. But he has now been given the keys to the brand new Little Tiger Ford, which is now down there in the pits. The crew getting it all prepped and ready. That truck will be making its debut the next time Jason Wolf makes registration right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Little Tiger set to make its debut soon as Prowler is set in for retirement. And now we get ready to jump into round 2 competition. Black Stallion will take on Escalade. Carolina Crusher will take on the Kraken machine. Then we're going to see Devastator take on Rammunition. Then, to close out round 2, Gas Monkey gets a crack at the champion, Lucas Oil Crusader, after that wild ride we just saw there in round 1. But up first to the line, Hagerstown, Maryland native, Joey Andrews and Black Stallion Ford coming to the line to take on Jeremy Hiles, new kid on the block with a brand new truck and Escalade ready to go in that far lane. He has been a top-notch contender in his rookie season, but Joey Andrews, the veteran over here in Black Stallion with a brand new truck in his own right, ready to go in the near lane. Who will move on to semifinal competition? Escalade and Black Stallion now. Green light goes down and Stallion got him at the line. Escalade coming back over the cart. It looks like Jeremy Hiles will get the win over Joey Andrews and Black Stallion as he puts the Ford into the wall in the shutdown area. Escalade making a pretty big name for himself, taking out a lot of these old MTA veterans. Escalade moving on in the semifinal competition. Next up, talking about veterans, Josh Wells, the Outlaw, brings the Carolina Crusher machine to the line. After that round 1 rollover, he draws up against new kid on the block, Noah Fuller and Kraken ready to go in the far lane. He's been a top-notch contender like we said earlier tonight. He's trying to put Kraken in the winner's circle. However, the Outlaw isn't going to let him get it easy. Carolina Crusher looking fast tonight. He's trying to gain as many points as possible. Carolina Crusher, Kraken here in round 2. Green light goes down there. Kraken got him up the line. Wells trying to come back and doesn't have enough. And Kraken turns it over in the far lane. Noah Fuller upside down. Wells was trying to chase him down into the shutdown area. He didn't have enough. Carolina Crusher will be on the trailer, but let's go back and look at how close this race really was. Off the line here, Noah Fuller and Kraken almost dead even with Carolina Crusher down the straight stretch. And watch right here as Kraken pulls a slight lead. Getting a little out of shape is Carolina Crusher, but look at the far lane. Kraken clips the side of the cars and rolls the truck over there in the shutdown area. MTA track crew and officials are down there to roll Kraken back over. Hopefully he didn't hurt the truck too bad as he picked up the win over Carolina Crusher here. Noah Fuller's out of the truck. He's good to go as the track crew gets Kraken rolled back over. There you see the front clip of the truck broken off. That's nothing but fiberglass damage. The truck is hopefully at 100% so he can bring it back. And semifinals, the rookie shooting for his first Thunder Championship. Will he have enough left in the tank in semifinals? But now we get set to move on to round 2 competition. Carson Wells, the Devastator Chevrolet, looks strong in round 1. He's back in action against Daniel Chichikash, the former one-time Thunder champion from earlier this season. The Dodge-powered Rammunition ready to go in that far lane. Again, he leads in the overall point standings. He's trying to keep it that way. Dodge Chevrolet matchup. Carson Wells trying to upset the overall points leader right now. Can he do it here in round 2? Here's the green light down the straight stretch to go. Devastator with a lead on him now, up and over the car. And Rammunition came back in the end. Cheech put the hammer down to the far lane. The Dodge beats Chevrolet here in round 2. Devastator on the trailer here tonight, and we'll see Rammunition back in action for semifinal competition. The Dodge camp moving on. Here's a look at the photo finish. It wasn't by much. Old Cheech there putting the hammer down, but Wells was right there with him the whole time. A great race, no doubt about it, but the Dodge camp will move on, and now the flag back on the line. Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey, a former 4-time Thunder champion. He gets the duty to take on Brandon Copeland and Lucas Oil Crusader. He's looking for championship number 4 here tonight. The flag back on the truck, but the body isn't, however. That was left in the pits. The crew went over the truck to make sure it was good to go. They say it's as best as they can get it. So we'll see who comes away the winner. Lucas Oil taking on Gas Monkey. There's a green light now down the straight stretch. Craddock with the lead. Now some big air over the cars, and I think he did it. He beat the champion here in round 2. Lucas Oil shutting it down, gets into Carolina Crusher in the shutdown area. No doubt about it, Brandon Copeland was hanging right there with him the whole time. I do believe Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey got him. Look at their MTA photo finish. Your winner, Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey by inches over the Lucas Oil Crusader there in the far lane. A tough break for the champ, but we will crown a new champion here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that this Saturday, revenge is coming to the MTA YouTube channel. 32 of the best trucks and drivers all competing for the Revenge Championship as we kick off the 2023 year. A show you don't want to miss. Again, that's this Saturday on the MTA YouTube channel. But now we get ready for semifinals. We started with 16, and we will crown a new champion. But Escalade will take on Kraken. Over on the other side of the bracket, Rammunition will take on Gas Monkey. Jason Craddock, who just knocked off the champion earlier tonight in round 2 competition. So, one of these 4 trucks will move on into the February season of Thunder with that checkered flag. Who will it be? We're about to find out. Here's semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy Howes and Escalade rolled it over in round 1. He's back here in semifinals. The truck's looking good. However, he takes on another new kid on the block, Noah Fuller and Kraken. He's looking bad fast. There you see the damage he got from a rollover in round 2. These trucks have been battered and bruised all season long. These 2 rookies are trying to put one of their trucks in the final round and take the championship flag into the February season. Who's it going to be here in semifinals? Kraken takes on Escalade. Green light goes down now and down the straight stretch to go. Escalade with a lead over the car now. And Jeremy Howes and Escalade getting the win here in semifinals over the Kraken machine. What a fast pass that was by the new kid here in Escalade in the inside lane. He has put that truck in the finals. The question remains, who does he meet there? There you see Daniel Chichagosh, Rammunition, the Dodge Camp coming to the line. He will take on Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey. These 2 met in the finals in the first week of the January season. It was an all Mopar showdown. Rammunition got the better of that matchup, and Cheech got his first Thunder Championship. You can bet old Jason Craddock is looking for a little bit of revenge here tonight with Gas Monkey. Both trucks are staying at the line. Which Mopar goes into the finals? Green light goes down now, and Craddock got him up the line. Gas Monkey pulled a lead over the cars, and Cheech trying to close the gap there in the shutdown area. Both trucks making a heck of a pass out here in semifinal competition. I'm not sure who did pick up the win. Craddock got him up the line, but Cheech came back on him in the shutdown area. Here's a look at the photo finish. Your winner's going to be Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey by inches over Rammunition here to close out semifinal competition. But now it's what we all come to see. It's final time here on Thunder. Gas Monkey will take on Escalade. A rookie will take on a veteran. The championship flag on the line. Which one of these drivers will take that flag into the February season? Jeremy Howes over there in Escalade. He's been wicked strong all season. He's trying to put a brand new truck and a brand new name in the winner's circle. Jason Craddock looking for championship number 5. Who's it going to be? Ladies and gentlemen, Escalade, Gas Monkey. It's showtime here on Thunder now. Craddock's got to lead on him up and over the cars. Escalade can't come back from it. And Gas Monkey pulls out the win. Jason Craddock will claim his 5th Thursday Night Thunder Championship over the new kid, Jeremy Howes and Escalade. What a race it was all the way down to the wire. Let's go back and take another look at our replay. Off the line, Craddock and Gas Monkey pulling a jump on Escalade as they get closer to the first jump. Watch Jason Craddock sky out the old Gas Monkey. Escalade in the far lane trying to come back. Almost had him there at the finish line, but Craddock had enough to get across that line first and claim his 5th Thursday Night Thunder Championship. But a big shout out to Jeremy Howes and Escalade putting up a fight all season long. But ladies and gentlemen, help me in congratulating Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey on your 5th Thursday Night Thunder Championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we take a look at the overall point standings closing out the January season, Taz, Devastator, Wild Hair, and Prowler hold down the lower half of the points chase. A tough break for those guys. They were chasing it all season long. Couldn't come up with enough wins to get into the top half. Speaking of the top half, looking at the overall point standings, Daniel Chichagosh led from week 1, and Rammunition is your January point season's champion, and followed by tonight's winner, Jason Craddock and Gas Monkey, just 5 points short of first place at 185. And rounding out your top 3, Brandon Copeland, Lucas Oil Crusader with 165 points. Now, close battle all season long for the overall points chase. It was a tough breakout here for some of these guys. They'll be back better than ever. Thank you guys for another great season right here on Thursday Night Thunder. We hope you enjoyed all the great racing action all January season long. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and we'll catch you down the road. See you next week.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name, yeah. Everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah.